Yo, 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 what up, what up, what up? It's your girl V-HENNY, man. You already know the vibes. Welcome to the Artistry, where we talk shit about music, entertainment, and the everyday struggles. And you know how we do, man. We always have a dope guest in the building. We have a longtime friend, comedian, content creator. He's just a funny dude, dope soul. Make some noise for TommyFiveK.
Hey, the crowd goes wild. Thank you for having me. This is special to me.
So for those that don't know, me and Tommy go way back.
Yes.
Way back.
Well, let me ask you a question. Was I the first guest of the Artistry back there? When you used to do it at her apartment?
No, that was my apartment.
Oh, that was your apartment.
My studio. Yeah, I came from the studio. Remember?
Jesus Christ.
You was like one.
I was like second guest.
You
something
was
like that.
You was like one of the first few ones. Yeah.
Jesus Christ. And look at you now.
Yeah.
What is this called?
It's Bumbu right here. This is the Bumbu. So
Bumbu.
The white one is the cream. Then you have
and this is Bumbu right here?
Yeah, so we always do our toast.
All right, let's do a toast.
You have, I believe you have the OG.
The one in the middle.
That's
the
good.
OG, because I'm the OG.
The OG, sure.
Triple OG.
No, that's the OG right here. And then I have the rum, the it's like a crema.
It's like I know.
So
like it's a coffee drink.
Coffee. Close
milky.
To coquito también.
Oh, coquito.
Like it's good. Like
an eggnog.
Yeah.
Cheers.
So I want to say cheers. Congratulations on everything you've been accomplishing. I'm proud of everything.
I'm proud of you. This is beautiful. God bless you. God bless us. Bumbu.
Mm-hmm. Oh man.
Holy snap! It tastes good too.
Yeah, it is good. And bro, and I'm not a rum person, but it's. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Yeah.
Goes down smooth.
And this right here, as for rum, it's from Barbados.
But that has a flavor, right?
It does. So I really.
That's it.
That
started the party, baby.
Right?
You know what I'm saying?
Va pa monte, el monte se marcha.
Okay, that's for the party. That's perfect for Thanksgiving now.
That's perfect for Thanksgiving. That's perfect for Fridays.
It's a nice drink.
Yeah.
Oh, that's good.
Very smooth.
Good. Okay.
Very
All
smooth.
right. Now I feel sophisticated.
Now you feel sophisticated. You drink cigars? Do you smoke cigars?
No.
No? Okay.
No. I don't smoke cigars. Full of weed.
Okay, weed. Okay.
We can light up right here. Light it up, Papa.
No, we can't do
Light
that.
it up, Papa.
You know what's crazy? That I never been the weed person. Like,
no.
Yeah, you the smoker. So you a smoker more than a drinker?
Now I tend to smoke more than to drink like I used to drink. You know what I'm saying? Because I used to be 24/7. Prendido, just lit. I was litified all the time. People didn't know if I was high, if I was drunk, or if I was,
right.
because I was just up there.
So what makes you now? Like, what made you get more into cannabis, flowers, and everything like that? More.
I felt like I was dependent on the drinking, and I had a few sets where they recorded them. And I was sloppy drunk on stage. Like, hey, shit, like, and I was slurring and I just looked sloppy and I decided, all right, I'm gonna stop the drinking. And I had stopped doing the hostings for a while because I was getting paid to drink. You gotta think about it. I was out Sunday to Sunday.
Right.
Hosting here, hosting there, comedy show here, comedy show there, and each comedy show, each hosting, I would be going to do a job, but it involved alcohol. Mm-hmm. So I decided to lay back for a bit, step away from it. And, I drink on occasion.
Okay.
I don't.
No, I get it.
I don't indulge like before.
Right.
Antes faltaba la orquesta, antes que yo. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
The band would be missing before I was missing in the club. But now it's different. I do more of the comedies. You're gonna see me in a club. I'm celebrating somebody's birthday or something.
Are you?
You know,
Okay.
yeah, like it's not like before. Like you know how we used to just go just to listen to the
Right.
loud music. We love the environment. You know, you partying. You might leave with somebody. Yo, what's up, baby? You know,
Right,
because you're
right.
so lit. You know, and all those things you go through it. And luckily, you know, I came out unscathed. You know, didn't have like a big STD or you know some crazy shit happened to me.
Right.
You know, because I was out
wildin'?
there.
You was wildin'?
I was in the streets.
You was enjoying your
running
life?
wild in the city, doing lines off titties. No, that was
You
me.
can never go wrong with that.
You know what I'm saying? What's up, baby?
So wait, how long ago would you say you started transforming your, I guess your habits?
I got about 5 years that I'm not a heavy drinker.
Okay.
You know?
It makes a difference though.
Oh yeah,
Because-
I've lost over 100 pounds. When I first stopped drinking, I lost 60 pounds.
Okay.
Off the top, boom. And you got to think about it. I was out here in these clubs, and like the hostings, I would get paid, and they would ask, "What bottle do you want for your table?"
Right.
And I would get like a bottle of Henny, straight,
Right.
no chaser, no nothing.
I see. Yeah.
And that bottle wouldn't go back to them. I would drink that bottle, whether I was alone, whether I was with somebody else, I was drinking that bottle. You know what I'm saying? Because I was just in that life. There were times when people be like, yo, how you got home yesterday? Be like, what you mean? Like, how you got home, bro? You was done.
Right.
You was cooked out here. And I'd be like, yo, I got home. I don't know.
I mean, I listen. I can relate to it, and I feel like I'm sure you are enjoying now, like the fruits of your labor in a sober mindset.
Yeah, of course.
Because I feel like it's such a difference when and there's nothing wrong. Because listen, I'm a party animal too. I think a lot of people know this about me. Like, but when you are working and you're in a different light now, more clear, it's like. It's just a different outlook.
You know what it was for me? That change is like, all right, so I didn't know how to stop partying.
Okay.
So you would say something like, yo, we out to the after party. I'd be like, we out to the after party.
Right.
I'd be like, yo, we going to the after party.
And then
We going to the after party.
And then if you in the Heights or
Wherever.
Indictment,
I did this
Bronx.
anywhere.
You did that
Listen,
anywhere?
you
Okay.
gotta remember we did. I've done. Let me see. From 2010 to now, I've done more than 5 tours around the United States.
Wow.
So you got to think about when we were getting really popular, like 2013, 2014, around that time, I was partying in places where I went to Alaska by myself, did a comedy show, then went to an after party. After the after party, we went to somebody's house.
And then
And that was the after party.
Right.
The
crazy.
Kevin Hart gets
Right.
off stage. He's not going to the after party in somebody's house.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I was wilding.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I was out here bugging. I was like, where we going? Where it at? Oh, I'm leaving with a bunch of fans that just came from a show with me. And they're like, yo, come to my house.
Yeah.
And I was in there.
Right.
Fucking perreo in somebody's house.
That's crazy.
I remember one time, right? I did a show in Philly, right? And Jay Ramirez
Okay.
happened to come out with me, and he brought his cousin, and we went to after my comedy show. So I did the comedy show at it's a very the Punchline
Okay.
in Philly.
Okay.
And then he had a hosting at a club. So it was like perfect. So my show was like from 8 to 10. And then his hosting was from, club night to like 2 in.
Right.
We went to some restaurant after that club. And I was falling asleep at the table. like done, cooked, right? Then from there, I don't know what happened. I guess we met some girls or whatever. I'm talking about blackout.
Right.
I don't remember most of this.
Okay.
What I do remember is waking up in somebody's living room at 6 a.m. and they're like, yo, my husband's home.
Oh.
One of those. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, what? I'm waking up to my husband's home. I don't know what's gonna happen. This guy probably has a gun. I don't know. I didn't even get no buns. I don't know what's happening. I'm just.
So you almost risked your life.
I'm just the dude who's drunk on the couch, basically.
Right.
And I'm like, huh? And he's like, you have to go. Like, okay. Like, got up. I'm like missing a sock. I don't know what the hell was going on. They took us out the back door. The man is coming in through the front. We leaving and shit. I'm like, yo, my sock. You're like, nigga, forget your sock. So now I'm chilling with both my shoes on, but I got one sock on, one sock off.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I'm back on the ride back to New York. Like, yo, I'm missing a sock, baby. We can't stop at a CVS or something. Like, just
that's crazy.
Yeah. And I was out there just doing all of that, just being part of that lifestyle. Like now the tour we're on now with Nueva York and Ivan.
Right.
I tell them all the time, come on with the after parties, bro. Like, let's go.
And Ivan, Nueva York is another one too. But Ivan, he likes to.
They're young, they're young. They like the party, they like to be in the mix. And I'm like, bro, I don't want to be in the mix like that. Like,
right.
You saw me on stage, you saw me. You took a picture after the show, cool. But I ain't trying to go to your house.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? They don't care.
Okay.
They don't. Vamos, vamos para allá. Like, no, bro. Like, come on. Next thing you know, they're probably driving because we always take one car most of the time. We don't take separate cars when we're traveling like that.
Okay.
And if we're out of state where we had to fly there, we got a rental. So we definitely in one car. You know what I'm saying? The manager, he's great, but at the same time, he's young too. So él le lleva el coro. Where we going?
But Tommy, you're not that old. Like,
but I'm older than them.
You experienced a lot.
I'm older than them.
Okay.
That's the thing.
Okay.
It's not that I'm old. I don't consider myself old.
Right.
Right. I actually feel like it's crazy because I'm older than the average influencer. Mm-hmm. Like a lot of these guys are in their 20s and early 30s.
Okay.
And I feel like I still kind of compete. I'm still in the mix.
Okay.
I'm still relevant.
You're still relevant.
I move around,
you look good for your age
and I look kind of good. I'm losing some weight.
Yes.
I've lost over 100 pounds.
Tap into that. That's
So it's a thing of maintaining and kind of moving around, but at the same time, I am more experienced than them.
Okay. It's crazy because being that I was able to get, sit down and speak with Nueva York and Ivan, you're like a big mentor to them. Like, you really, do you consider yourself as a mentor? Like,
yeah.
Because you really, they speak real highly of you.
Yeah. Well, that's because, I've always been the type of person that I don't let popularity, affect me. I've been popular my whole life. I've been popular.
Right.
So there's a lot of people that get popularity at an older age and they become unhumble.
Right.
Right. And there's people that be like, oh, F the humbleness and this and that. And I don't have time to be cocky to anyone because to me, I'm just telling my story when I go on stage. You know what I'm saying? When I go on stage, I'm telling you my jokes, my point of view. I'm the neighborhood reporter.
Right.
I'm just giving it to you in a funny way. Other than that, I've been acting. I've been, trying to do some music here and there.
I see that.
And it's just basically part of entertainment.
Right.
So I don't let the numbers get to my head as far as like popularity and shit like that because it's like, bro, regardless of anything, we all breathe the same air. We all, we.
Right. You think? Let me ask you this. Did you ever feel as if there was a point in your life where you probably did allow your ego to get the best of you when it came to the numbers, and you had to humble yourself?
Nah,
not at all. You've always been.
I don't think numbers ever got to me. I think what did get to me at one point was when I started seeing women that I thought that were out of my caliber.
Okay.
Be like, ay, tú sí estás lindo, gordito. Like, like, me?
Right.
Because, everyone has their vision. You know what I'm saying? And you know who you might want to approach. You know what I'm saying? Like, all right, she looks nice. I think, but then you have these women or, even a man that you feel like, oh, wow, this person is a prestige to you, to your vision.
Right.
And for that person to come approach you, you're like, ha, popping my collar, because you're like, oh shit, I would have never thought I would have bagged her.
Right.
And then she's trying to bag me because I'm funny.
That's a beautiful feeling.
It is.
Right.
And and those were things that did happen to me, but I didn't let it get to me. You know what I'm saying? I don't think I let it get to me. You know what I'm saying? There was crazy offers, Talk to me like Goldie, I'll make out with you if you put your mom wig on. Crazy shit. I swear that the mom wig on. And I'm like, you want to kiss my mom? Like, because, I do the characters.
Right.
And a lot of people look at those characters and they go, holy shit, he really sounds like a mother.
Right.
He really sounds like, that old man, or he's really Don Tomas. Or he's really Goldie, whatever character I'm doing. I've done it good enough for people to say, all right, it's relatable, or damn, I know someone like that.
Gotcha.
But to want to make out with me if I wear the wig,
that's another level of role playing.
Have
you did it? Did you do it?
Listen, I got the best offer was, I'm gonna give you some head if you talk like Pirulo.
No,
I swear
did you do
it? That I didn't do. I did make out with the girl though. The girl with the wig.
Okay.
I did.
How was that?
It was weird.
Right,
But it's like I say, I am a lesbian because I do love women.
Let's cheers to the lesbianism.
Right?
Yeah, because listen.
LGBTQ than a motherfucker.
Yo, it's crazy because we were talking about like how from Webb Avenue, right, in the Bronx.
Right. Shout out to Sideways Basement.
Shout out to Sideways, because we was, bro, I wasn't even 21 at the time. And I remember like partying, like with y'all, right? And
well, you married now, but you used to bring a lot of girls, y'all. You used to bring a lot of girls.
That's what sounds like your V.
We used to be like, damn, you saw the girl that V bring today? Shit.
And it's crazy because I used to bring like mad girls, like, and everybody would just like, it would be like a little party. And I remember that you used to do skits.
Yes.
For like some of the guys from
for
like,
for the albums, for the
and all that, like, yeah.
What do you call it? For the mixtapes.
Yeah. And it's crazy because it's like, again, like going from doing the skits again, like, and then the elevations of everything. I feel like, again, it's I love seeing your elevation because, like, the fact that we came from nothing.
Our elevation.
Yeah, right.
We've elevated.
Yeah.
Because we were there together.
Right.
And to be here now.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I tell a lot of people, that some people don't believe me. I'm like, I'm going on this November. No, I always forget because of the pandemic, that 1 year is like a throw off. But I'm going on 22 years doing stand-up. in November. Well, now, this year, that's it.
22 years
I got
now.
22 years right now doing stand-up.
Doing stand-up, because I feel like that's such a dope but yet unique gift. Like, I'm sure you have many struggles. Like,
Yeah.
what's one of your biggest challenges that you're most proud of that you overcame as a stand-up comedian?
Not having to do the circuit. The circuit is amazing. I love the circuit, but it's a struggle.
Okay.
Because you're doing the circuit. You're booked. You're booked in 3 clubs tonight. You're at the Stand. You're at Broadway Comedy Club. You're at Caroline's, let's say, and then you have like the Laugh Lounge, or you're gonna be downtown somewhere, the Grizzly Pear, whatever.
Right.
You're making all right money. I'm not gonna put comedians down. Keep doing what y'all do. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But I figured out a way to get the crowd to me.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And just base my entry on ticket sales. So I won't have to do 4 shows a night. I'm doing 1 show and I'm making the same amount of money or more than some of these huge headliners that have to do 6 shows down in Ludlow or
And you do your own shows, right?
yeah, I do my own shows,
That's smart.
and I bring the crowd to me.
Right.
Right. And that has been one of the things that is, I guess, the most beneficial part of being a comedian, struggle-wise. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm missing one thing, I'm missing one thing, which is, they say if you keep doing the circuit, you get the agents that put you on TV and blah, blah. But you got to remember, when I started doing comedy, I went from English to Spanish, and the Spanish blew up right away.
Right.
Because it was an open market. So I stopped caring about the English market.
Right.
I started doing English comedy again,
Recent.
later on. Yeah, recent.
Few
years
yeah.
back, but most of the comedy I was doing was in Spanish. So I was king of my castle.
Right.
So
right. That and to be, it's crazy because it like the English market, it's very competitive. So that I think now the Spanish market is getting competitive too. But again,
you got to remember, like, if it was open season, I was killing it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's not a lot of people that could say they've been living off of comedy.
Yeah.
For right now, I haven't had a job in the last 6 years.
That's beautiful. That's dope.
Like, I had a job for a while that I was that I always maintained, like, my certifications and stuff like that, so that I could be on call.
Right.
But I hadn't gone to work till, all right, so in 2021,
okay,
they sent me a letter saying that I quit my position. I'm like, no, I didn't. Like, I didn't quit. Yo, bro, you haven't been here in a year and a half.
Damn.
Like, why do you still want to be part of this? I'm like, because I don't know. Maybe I need to work one day.
Right.
But I've been, thank God, I've been blessed to pay my bills off of comedy.
Okay.
And my comedy surpassed, needing a check.
Yes.
So it's also about administration, because I know comedians who got 30, 40 years doing stand-up. Nobody knows their name. They kill every night, but they got to do 6 shows, and they have no notoriety, not even an Instagram.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And they've been doing it forever. Like, they really make a living, but they're struggling comics at the end of the day. They're not in a movie. They're not in a sitcom. They're not doing nothing.
Okay.
I figured out a way to do all of that, and maneuver needing Hollywood too. Not that I don't need it. If y'all would need me, holla. But you know what I'm saying? But what I'm saying is that, I started producing my own stuff. I started doing my own filming. You know what I'm saying?
Which makes sense.
Which is which is what everybody needs to do.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Stop worrying about somebody coming to pick you up. Do it so that then they could see you.
Right.
You know, start putting it out into the world. You want to be an actor? You want to be a musician? You want to be... You know, somebody told me something the other day? Because I was explaining to them that I had a lot of mixed feelings about my music.
Okay.
Meaning, you know, people don't take my music serious because they go, Tommy's a comedian.
Okay.
You get it? So I had this one dude, knows me for over 20 years, has never been to a comedy show. Okay. Not once. He goes to me, yo, you finally found what you need to do. I said, what is that? He goes, that music you're doing, bro. He said, all them shits is hits. The problem is people ain't paying attention to you yet. But those are hits. Now, if he feels like that, he knows I do comedy forever, but he's saying that my music is what I really need to do. And I have 100,000 followers on Instagram for the comedy, but he feels this way. That means there's 100,000 other people that might feel that way too.
Right.
So the guy tells me, your music, your listener is waiting for you. You just haven't put the music in their face.
Gotcha.
And I'm like, man, that is something to live by because it's true. Everybody has a crowd. Nueva York. You know what happened with Nueva York? Nueva York first came out. I told him, yo, your shit is whack, my nigga.
Nueva York told me about that.
So, you know, I told him, yo, bro, you're trying to emulate everyone else. You have the funny. You just got to do it in your own way.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Don't try to imitate me or him or her or whatever. You got to do it in your own way.
Right. What works best for you.
Right.
Right.
Don't copy nobody.
Right.
And he went off and did one video. One video. I kid you not. After the third video that he did like that, I think he passed me in followers.
Yeah, and it's crazy because he told me, he was like, yo, when he went to you, I think he bought a ticket. He said he bought a ticket to see it, you know. And
yeah, he came to one of my, he came to a few shows. But that one show that I did that he actually got to talk to me, I told him, I've seen your videos. They're terrible. I was like, they're terrible, bro. You have what it takes, but you need to switch that style. You can't imitate me. Don't imitate me. Gotcha. You're good. You know, right. You're your own person. Do it in your flavor. You know what I love
about that, Tommy? Is the fact that, because you know we live in this world, right, where it's like there's a lot of people who want to see you do good but not better than them.
Right.
And the fact that, like you said, he had 3 videos and he passed you.
Flew by me.
And then again, like me speaking to him, he speaks him and Ivan, again, they speak so highly of you. You guys are touring together. You guys became a unit.
Yeah. Well, I tried to do that with all of them. Look, for example, I'm gonna give you an example. Radel. Mm-hmm. Radel hadn't been on TV. I called him. I said, yo, you want to go to Caso Cerrado? I said, yeah. I said, all right, I'm going to call right now. I called him, boom, made the, suggestions. He was like, yo, good looking, bro. They even going to fly my mom out. I said, good job. Cool. You know, he did that. Once he did that, came out on TV. Mm-hmm.
Look at that.
Took off instantly.
Yeah.
You understand? Like opening for Bad Bunny.
I know.
Type shit.
Right.
You know?
Right.
Now, Radel has friends who known him their whole life. Mm-hmm. Ain't never done none of this shit for him. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, and those are things where I consider myself, if I got the hookup, you got the hookup. You know what I'm saying? I don't care for the reciprocation. I don't care. I just know that I did my part.
Gotcha.
You know what I'm saying? That's me. Because I'm not the type. The other day, I tried to explain to somebody. I don't go to somebody's comedy show and be like, yo, you think I could get 5 minutes? I'm never doing that.
Bro, I hate people like that.
I'm not doing that.
I don't think I ever did some shit.
Nah,
like that,
it's just not my style. I'm not gonna do that.
I get it.
There's people that they see your packed crowd, they wanna, I gotta get some of this crowd. I gotta do. Nah, not me. Now you come to me and you have a show and I'm there watching the show. Yo, T, you wanna get on stage? I might.
Right.
Because you're inviting me.
Right, that's a different whole
But
aspect.
not de que yo, que dame 5 minutos ahí.
Right.
No, I'm not doing that, B. I'm not doing that. Like, I told, when the Travis Scott thing happened, you remember when they trampled the kids and all that?
Yeah.
I told somebody, I said, yo, you know what was crazy? That New York, at my era, the rappers from our era, like Jay-Z, Nas, and them, they made us too cool to be a groupie.
Right.
You understand?
Right.
Like, who the fuck is running up to go to the front of the stage? What was he doing?
Right.
Was he giving out money up there? Why were you stepping over people to get to the stage? No, bro, I'm not doing that. Nigga fall in front of me. Yo, chill out. Yo, get up, my man.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Nah, they was trampling. Travis Scott, not me. What the fuck? Get the fuck out of here.
No, it's
For
true.
what? What is he gonna do? Nah, he was paying rent up there?
No,
So
absolutely.
entonces, ¿qué es lo que estaban corriendo esos tigres? Like, that shit is retarded. They killed 9 people to go see Travis Scott.
But that's because I feel like, again, like
Groupie
thinking about
shit.
the groupie shit, the respect, like you respect yourself, you pride yourself, you understand? Like I feel like going back to like when you were saying about the state, like, yo, can I get 5 minutes? I know people like that too. Me personally, I'm gonna let you shine.
Yes.
I'm gonna let
I'm
you
not
shine.
here to
Like,
steal
go
your
ahead.
shine,
Like,
B.
you understand?
I want you to, do your thing, you know what I'm saying? And if the day comes where you get the opportunity to pull me into something, then thank you. I appreciate you, for looking out. Like, shout out to Tonyo Skits. Tonyo Skits had maybe 10,000 followers. He called me, said, yo, Tommy, I want you to do a video with me. I said, yeah, no doubt. He was like, yo, bro, you're the first person to give me the opportunity. He said, I'm going to pay you back one day. I went to LA, chilled in his house for 11 days.
Okay.
You know what he said? He said, yo, come. One day, he said, come, let's go somewhere. Took me to Kevin Hart's office. He said, yo, this is my payback to you, bro. They're looking for Latino comedians at Heartbeat.
That's dope.
I'm going to introduce you. He introduced me to Wayne. Kevin Hart wasn't there.
Right.
Unfortunately, they didn't come to the comedy show. They were supposed to come out to the comedy show. They didn't come. Then he said, go to another club. I went to that club, but the guy in front, so in LA, I don't know if you know this, but they act like they're doing you a favor.
Right.
If you go on their stage. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's weird.
It doesn't matter how good you are, how long you've been doing it. They're like, you come here, we doing you a favor to get here.
Like, yeah.
Oh, Dave Chappelle comes here. So-and-so comes here. Whatever. So when I get to the front, I'm like, yo, listen, I'm Tommy Pena. I'm from New York. I'm a comedian. They told me to come here. They're going to come watch me. He's like, yeah, your people called me. Fuck Kevin Hart. Tell him to call me himself. I'm like, bro, I didn't even speak to Kevin Hart. You know what I'm saying? He's like, fuck them. I'm like, bro, like, I'm trying to get on. These people trying to see me so that I can get a contract because I'm a Latino comic and they looking for Latino comics. I don't care where you came from. You're not going on my stage. Oh. So I called the guy back. I'm like, yo, bro, what's up? This guy's giving me a hard time.
Right.
He's like, yo, man, don't worry, man. Can you come back next week? I'm like, nah, man, I'm leaving tomorrow. Like,
right.
What do you mean, can I come back next week? They're like, yo, if you come back next week, we'll put you on All Def Digital. And it's crazy because I tell this story to people so that they know sometimes there's opportunities you have to be selfish about.
Right.
So that week that was coming up was Valentine's Day.
Okay.
And I had already 3 weeks out of the house. If I would have come back to LA on the week of Valentine's, I was gonna be in trouble.
Right,
or
right.
my relationship was gonna be in trouble. Now, this is the thing that I tell people. Today, I feel like, damn, I fucked up. I should have flew back.
Okay.
Because I'm not with that person anymore. You understand? But in that time, I was being protective of the relationship and not selfish with my career.
Right.
And your career don't give a shit about your personal life.
No, you're right about that.
You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you gotta dedicate a little more to your career, because at the end of the day, what's your story gonna be? What's your story gonna be?
Right.
Oh, you was the nigga that should have been in Heartbeat Productions. Right now, I should have been next to Kevin Hart.
Right.
But I missed that opportunity. But you also gotta get up from things and make your own way.
Right. How long ago was this?
That was 2015.
Okay.
Something like that.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Nah. It's, I guess you live and you learn. That's how you gotta look at it.
You gotta move on.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? There's gonna be opportunities. There's gonna
Right.
be I see a lot of these guys, they get to the millions of followers. Millions.
Right.
I've seen a lot of them capitalize. I've seen a lot of them need $40 to get in the club. How you got 3-4 million followers and you don't got $40 to get into the club? You calling the promoter, yo, I'm outside. It's rough.
Right.
But I can't blame them. That's just administration. It's just whatever you do.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of people care so much about the popularity that they'll do 1 million funny videos and not do one promotion or nothing. Me, I can't do that no more. I have to be about the money. So I'm an advertiser. I'm in advertisement.
How you feel about that term influencer?
I could care less.
Okay.
I'm an actor, and it shows. You know what I'm saying? I have an IMDb. I have movies that I'm in.
Right.
I have, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, influencer, cool. You want to call me the influencer? Thank you.
Right.
Is it going to give me a check?
Right.
I'll take it.
It depends what,
I'll take it. If there's a check for influencer, let me get it.
Right.
Pero, al final, it's not a title that I call myself.
Gotcha.
You know what I'm saying? Because it doesn't matter to me. I've influenced people forever. You know what I'm saying?
Right. No, you have. You
Like,
definitely have.
Think about that'sdominican.com.
Right.
We were probably the second or third channel on YouTube from the Dominican Republic.
Damn. That's crazy. That's crazy.
All these,
But
it's
you
like I
guys
said,
did you guys go?
all these niggas living through me.
It's facts though.
It's legit. They my sons.
You guys just went to DR, correct? Like to do the tour, right? Didn't you guys?
We
do a tour
did go to
over?
DR. We did a tour. We did a tour stand up, and we did a tour for La Factoria media tour.
Oh.
La Factoria, which is on YouTube right now, ladies and gentlemen. Go watch La Factoria. There's 12 episodes. Season 2 is coming out soon.
Damn.
So just go check it out. Totally in Spanish. It's based on, it's basically The Office in Spanish.
Yeah. Yo, you've been putting, yeah.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah. I'm not, some people think, oh, you're not doing, the funny videos. You're not doing this or that. That doesn't mean I'm not working.
With your music, is that something fun right now? Like, is that?
I love music.
I know you love music.
I love music.
I love it too. Yo, and then you have like that parody music.
That's what I have to do. Because you know what happened? I did an album during the pandemic. What happened was that a lot of people started not wanting to link up because of COVID.
Right.
So there was a studio right across from our office.
Okay.
And Ivan is like, oh, you know what we should do? We should start recording artist videos. And I'm like, with what artists, bro? Nobody wants to link up.
Right.
So we started doing parodies.
Gotcha.
So I was gonna start dressing up and, acting as all these artists, like the Spanish artists, like Arcángel, Cocuyuela.
Yes.
I was gonna start imitating them. So I had written a bunch of songs, imitating these artists.
Okay.
On regular beats or over their own beats.
Okay.
But doing it in a funny style.
Right.
And one day I recorded one of the things, and I was imitating Arcángel.
Okay.
And I'm recording the thing, and the guy who owns the studio across from us, he's like, he stops the music. He's like, "You wrote this?" I'm like, "Yeah." He's like, "Why are you imitating Arcángel?" I'm like, "Because it's a parody." He's like, No. Do your own voice. Because this is a good song. I'm like, what do you mean, bro? We're joking.
Right, right.
He's like, no, like, you're writing this. You can make money off of this. You can have royalties. I'm like, what is that? I'm a virgin.
Right.
In
So
music.
he's teaching about royalties.
So he's teaching me a whole bunch of stuff, and then he's like, "You're not gonna make $1 off of this song because you don't own this beat."
Right, exactly.
So then from there on, every other thing we did was with original beat and into my voice.
Smart.
Very
smart.
And I put everybody on. Everybody who came by there has a song with me. Nova York has songs with me. Brenda has songs with me. Ivan has songs with me.
That's dope.
Alex, the cameraman,
Right.
has songs with me.
That's crazy.
Because I'm not selfish when it comes to creating.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like I look at you and you be dressed like this, but I'm gonna force you into a dress. Come on, you can do it. Come on.
Hey, yo, you forced me into a dress.
Come on, you can do it.
I'll do it.
Get into the dress.
I'll do it. I'll do it.
Because it's about leaving something. And I tell people all the time, YouTube says that my face has been watched for 2 lifetimes and a half.
Wow.
Calculating a lifetime as 75 years. So that's 75 plus 75 plus another 35 or whatever. Nobody's living that long.
Right.
But I will. Because I've been watched that much.
Right. I get what you're saying.
You know what I'm saying? And my kids will be able to say, that was my dad. You want to know what my dad was? Look.
That was your, yeah.
And he did this. You understand?
Yeah.
So regardless of anything, we were so worried about the reward that we're not thinking about, enjoying the process.
And it can be hard during the process. And I get what you're saying, because I
you got a roof over your head. You eat good. You have someone who loves you.
Right.
That's it. That's all that matters. You know what I'm saying? Money comes and goes.
Yeah.
And it depends on how you use it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And when you get it, be able to do what you got to do, but then, help people out. Do something. Do I don't know.
That's a fact.
I got a nephew that calls me every day. You got $5? He don't even say hi.
Yo.
You got $5?
I see, just like that. Wow.
And there it is. Apple Pay, $5. I told him the other day, I said, I'm going to put you in my taxes, bro.
Might as well at this point. I know I would.
It goes, my whole, you know how you scroll down a conversation?
Yeah.
It's 5, Apple Pay.
That's crazy.
It's crazy, but at the end of the day, it's like, what am I going to do? What am I going to do with the money?
Right.
What am I going to do? Yo,
you
know what I'm saying?
So, you got $5?
Yeah.
All right, so I'm gonna send you. Yeah, you got my number. I got Apple Pay, bro. I understand.
My phone is in my jacket.
Nah, but Tommy, it's crazy because again, you know why it's crazy for me? It's not that it's crazy or it's ironic. It's just it's a beautiful thing. Just like the and this is like growth down to your mentality. down to like, again, because you went from having experiences, dealing with this and etc., and then you're here and
I wasted a lot of time.
Right, and I get it.
I wasted a lot of time standing on 170.
Yo.
I was standing on the block telling jokes to people for free.
Right.
You understand?
Right.
Going to the studio, going to Sideways House and telling jokes for them.
Yeah.
For
it was all
free.
It was all free.
You understand?
It's crazy.
When people look at me, because I remember when I first started doing the comedy, there was dudes that, they got jobs. Right now I got friends that have easily 15, 20 years doing maybe MTA. Mm-hmm. Some of them are police. Some of them, they've grown to different jobs.
Right.
Whatever. City jobs.
Right.
Good pay, good, whatever. My best friend is an engineer on the train. And I remember them telling me, yo, Tommy, you crazy, bro. You're living a dream.
Right.
Like, you need a job.
Okay.
And I used to be like, all right, whatever. You'll see.
Right.
You'll see. And after a while, they started to notice, all right, he's getting kind of popular, like people walking up to them, showing them videos, like, you know this guy? Like, that's my man. Yeah. You lying.
It always like
They'll
that.
have to call me, like, yo, this nigga don't believe me, B, that you must, like, and I'll be like, yo, what's up? ¿Qué lo que? Gracias por el apoyo, And they would be in shock, like, this is crazy, And popularity don't always come with money.
No, it doesn't.
There's a lot of popular broke people.
I agree with you.
You know what I'm saying?
I agree with you.
So it's hard because you need to maintain a image and stuff like that. But I decided at one point, I don't care. I just don't care. I'm going to put out my creativity. And if it's going to pay me, great. If it's not, it's still making me happy. Because what happens is that at the end of the day, what's your story going to be? What's your story going to be? Right. You could tell me you was the nicest.
Right.
Yo, I was nice. I used to dunk. But when I asked people that played with you, yo, is it true that V used to dunk? B was fucking trash. What you talking about? They're gonna tell me the truth. Right. But if your story is your story,
right?
There's no wrong in it. You're gonna know what happened. You're gonna know where. Like I said,
spoke life right now. You just spoke life.
I'm trying to tell you, man.
You just spoke life.
I'm out here in these streets, cuz.
You're in the streets, yo.
Look, you want to laugh? All right, so I got to say this because I keep doing this. I have to stop. So at one point, I used to just, I don't know if it was Snoop Dogg or what, who made cuz cool.
Okay.
I had this guy, like a mean, thugged out dude, right? He was like, he passed by me and he was like, he asked me a question about something I really didn't know. And I said, I don't know, cuz.
Okay.
But he got mad.
Okay.
He's like, yo, don't call me cuz, bro. I'm like, huh? He's like, I ain't no fucking gang member, you heard? I'm like, me neither. And he's like, but you call me cuz. I said, yeah, I call you cuz, him cuz, everybody cuz. What's wrong? He's like, I ain't cuz. I'm like, what does that mean?
Right.
He's like, that means crip.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh, I didn't know that. I thought it meant cousin. You know what I'm saying? I call everybody cuz, because it was just like a cool thing. Like, what's up, cuz?
Right, right.
And I was really off on the crip thing. I didn't know. I didn't know it was a gang thing. So I was really about to fight somebody over a word, So, I gotta keep up with the slang. I try, like when.
I mean, but the Dominicans always say primo, so it's
that's the thing. Yeah, that's the thing.
You just said it in English. That's it.
Exactly. So I was trying to tell him, like, I call everybody cuz.
Right.
That's that's not a gang thing to
crazy.
me, you know. But recently, my friend went to Chicago, and he's coming out of a theater,
Okay.
and he had his hat somewhat like, I guess, like this, and some guy pulled up to him, and he was like, "Yo, fix your hat." And he was like, "What?" And he, he's like, "You're not from around here, right?" He's like, "Nah." He's like, "Fix your hat." And he took the gun out.
Nah.
And he was like, "What hat?"
Yo, it be like that.
And he was like, "The way you were wearing your hat is from a rival gang around here. You're in the wrong neighborhood to wear your hat that way."
Right.
And it's like, bro, you can't even wear your hat.
Now you gotta be you have to be conscious on stuff like that. Because even when I went to the West Coast, it was like that. Like,
yeah, it's about areas. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, we were walking around with a friend of mine in LA, and he couldn't get into the club because of his face tattoos.
Nah, I believe it.
And it was like, yo, he's not even from here, bro.
Right.
Like, then they wouldn't let him in. No, you have tattoos in your face, get out.
Yeah, you got to definitely keep up with a lot, and it's crazy because again, like, like when you in the scene and stuff like that, you have to be very conscious. And I say this working with so many people and going certain places, it's like I gotta be mindful of certain things. You understand?
Yeah,
like even like look at
we're
the fact that I'm Blanquita and certain things I can't even say because
Yeah.
and I grew up from the Bronx. I speak a certain way, and I had to eventually later on be conscious on how I say certain things. My delivery can be a certain way. Lastly, I want to know though with you, when was the last time you did something for the first time?
The last time I did something I proposed. Recently, I actually,
That's the first time you proposed.
well,
you
no,
proposed?
what I mean is I'm engaged. I'm
Okay.
engaged, so that's a first thing in my life ever. I was never engaged to no
That's
one.
dope. Congratulations.
And, thank you so much. I don't know, like there's a lot of first things. Let me see. Yeah. Some I might reserve. I don't know.
But let me ask you this: so how long you been with her?
I've been with her now 6 years.
Wow! Congratulations.
Thank you.
That's
Thank you.
dope.
Yeah,
you guys,
yeah.
like, are you gonna be like the typical Hispanics that 10 years later you still engaged?
I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know because we when
'Cause
I
2 more
when
years
I when I
technically
did
then
it
you're married.
when I did it, I told her, we're at a point where I need to solidify the fact that I'm ready to stay with you forever.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So I want you to know that.
Okay.
I don't have a date.
Gotcha.
I don't know when we're gonna get married. Do you want to get married tomorrow? Because we
Okay.
can elope.
Right. Right.
But if you want a wedding or you want this whole process of whatever it takes, that's gonna take some time.
Right.
But she was like, tomorrow? How about 2026?
She wants that wedding.
She was like, chill out. I was like, all right. So then, just know that I'm prepared to stay with you.
That's what's up. Well, congratulations.
And that was something that we did.
That's a beautiful thing. Your marriage is beautiful. It's just a lot. It's a lot of. I feel like anything in life, anything you want in life is a lot of work. You got to just put in the work. Yeah, that's the only thing I can say.
I'm gonna tell you something, and I told her this. A lot of times people confused on what I think marriage is because you could love someone. Mm-hmm. You could love someone dearly. And still not need to be monogamous.
Okay.
But it's about companion. It's about saying, all right, if this is the last person in the world, do I want them to be next to me? Mm-hmm. Then I want this, this is what I want.
Right, okay.
It's about companionship. It's not about nothing else. It's about knowing that if you're gonna go live in Cuba tomorrow and there's one person you want to take, that's the person.
That's the person?
You know what I'm saying? Because you
Gotcha.
feel like that person has your best interest, has what you want in a partner.
Right.
And other than that, it's got to be like you enjoy each other.
No, definitely. You definitely do. Marriage is, again, it's I agree with the fact that you enjoy each other. You guys, like, that should be your best friend. That should be your lover, your partner, your everything. Like, that's, me personally, like, I've been the type, everybody's different, where my partner is my best friend.
Right.
So I'm very transparent.
Right.
So when it comes to the marriage, it's intensified, but it's not the easiest either. You understand? Because for me, I went into marriage with that mindset. There's no such thing as divorce. You understand? Because I feel like nowadays people are in a space where they're like, I could get divorced. I don't know. Like, I feel like it's like, like, it's just me. So
I'm gonna give you this one thing. I went recently to do comedy for a swingers party.
Okay.
There were people there that do this routine 4 or 5 times a year.
Okay.
They take a weekend to go to a swingers resort. They rent out a whole hotel.
Okay.
The company rents out a hotel. So this is a company that does this party for swingers.
Okay.
They they get comedians. They have activities. They had naked karaoke. They have a bunch of stuff. I went through the hotel. They have rooms where it says like, I'll give you head for M&Ms, and like a bowl of candy on the floor, stuff like that.
Right.
Like crazy stuff. I walked by one room and there was like 11 men finger popping one lady.
I believe it.
And the husband was there. Go, honey. Go, honey. And they're like, sha, sha, sha. Hey, hey, hey. Like, it was crazy. And I asked, because I'm like, so everybody here is married, and this is the thing. You're married, and you have to agree.
Right.
Both partners have to agree. So if you want to sleep with her, she has to tell her partner, listen, you have to sleep with so-and-so's partner.
Right.
Because I want to sleep with that part.
Yeah, it's communication.
So it's a switch.
No, but it's communication. Like, I'm going to,
No. You can't do it unless it's mutual.
Right.
You understand? So I can't pick someone's wife up unless my wife wants to have sex with her husband.
Okay, gotcha.
You get it?
Uh-huh.
So I'm like, and why do people do this? And they're like, these are the healthiest relationships. These people take a weekend to go crazy, have sex and blow their minds out, and then they live the rest of the year chilling with their partner, but there's no hiding it. There's no cheating. There's no...
That sounds like...
It's like an agreement. Yo, so ya tú sabes, on the week of whatever, this pussy's not yours.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And like, it's all right, because I'm going to get some buns somewhere else, bitch.
That's a fact.
But that's a thing they have.
Right. No, it's
And
true.
it keeps them stronger, supposedly.
I mean, it depends, but that's a whole different... Because I know people who do it. It depends. And I know people who done it for years. And I
Would
know
you
some
swing?
people... No. And that, my friend, is that... Because that's... Nah. But we could talk about that. Nah. But yo, Tommy, thank you for being here. Where can we find you? All that good stuff.
Tommy Pena, Tommy Pena, everywhere. Instagram is T5K, the number spelled out, so it's TFIEVEK. Tommy Pena. You can find me everywhere as Tommy Pena. It'll pop up. Facebook, Twitter, whatever. If you want to listen to my songs, it's TommyFiveK on Spotify. No space, just TommyFiveK, the number 5. Listen, I got a bunch of songs coming out. You want to listen to some stuff? I got some hip hop. I did every genre.
Okay.
I didn't stick to anything, you know what I'm saying? Because I was playing, they were supposed to be parodies.
Gotcha.
And they turned into secular songs and real songs or whatever.
And he's here. He's doing the thing.
Everything.
You're doing it. You're doing it.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Thank you
I'm
so
proud
much.
of you. I'm proud of you. There's no reason why you shouldn't be following him.
I got songs with 40,000 streams. Can you believe that?
And that's what I'm saying, bro. That's what I'm saying. Like, congratulations on everything, man.
One more drink.
One more drink. Like, I finished my drink. Guzzle it, though.
All right.
That was good.
I can't guzzle it. You want to start swinging today?
But there's no reason why you shouldn't be following him, because all his information will be in the description box below. All you got to do is click on it from social media to Spotify. Y'all already know the vibes, man. It's your girl V-Henny, the Artistry Show, and we're out. Rock out with your cocks out, jam out with your
Let me take it out.